My name is Nyemb from Douala, Cameroon, on the western coast of Africa, and I'm a senior majoring in modern languages with a minor in communication. What have I enjoyed the most? It's a very difficult question to answer after 4 years. Obviously, I've accumulated a lot of good memories and shared a lot of good times with people. But off the top of my head, I think from the few good moments that I can select, I would probably say going to the nationals with my soccer team for the first time was a very, very good experience. Not only at a personal level, but at a collective level, because we've worked hard to get there. And to see all your work finally come to a realization, it was a very good achievement for us. And then I can also recall my first A for English class. Obviously, English is not my first language, and I've been struggling quite a bit my first semester with English classes. So to receive my first A was a pretty good feeling, and give me the sensation that things were finally coming together. Like I said, soccer has been a very, very important part of my college career, my college experience, because that family was first of all a huge help for me when it comes to integrate and to adapt quicker. So I want to say traveling with them and going to the national, like I said earlier, was a very exciting moment for us. And every time we realized that we are making a bond that's so strong, and we are creating together memories and sharing just adventures and experiences that nobody can take away from us. You know, it doesn't matter where I go, where I end up going after this year, I will always take those memories and those moments with me. The most difficult part of my time at Wingate, I want to say first of all, it was for me to be able to adapt culturally, and the language was a huge barrier as well. And I haven't been home in 4 years, so obviously not seeing the family and the friends, at times it can be heavy. But I mean, when you're in a community like Wingate and you're part of a team, it gives you that sense of being home without really being at home. So yeah, I've missed the family, but I think I've made it through because of the people that I surrounded myself with. I wouldn't say that I have regrets, but there's always room for improvement, like we always say. And maybe work a little harder to get an A on one or two classes. And one of my biggest regrets would probably to not win the conference or the championship with my team. And we came so close so many times during my 4 years here, and I can easily say that's one of my biggest regrets, because soccer was for me almost the only way I thought for me to give back for what Wingate gave to me. And for me not to be able to give a trophy or to contribute to it was a bit of a failure, but every moment was worth it at the end of the day, so don't really have much regrets. You know, choosing a university is always a big headache for both parents and students. And parents obviously want the best for their kids. And I think Wingate is a good choice for any student, because it will give you the education, which obviously is the fundamental reason why people come to Wingate, come to college anyway. But it's also a good place to be at, because it gives you the comfort and the security that needs to go hand to hand with the education that you're receiving. You cannot succeed if you're not in a good environment, in a good atmosphere, and Wingate definitely has that as one of the best advantages. Well, when you come here, I think the main thing to have when you go to college is to have priorities and to set goals for yourself. And as long as you're going to have your priorities straight and you're going to have your goals and not take your eyes off the prize, the other thing that you need to do is to enjoy every moment that you can. Because, you know, when you first get here, you have the impression that you have all the time in the world to experience all the things that you need to experience and to live all the things that you need to do, but it's not the case. It all ends, and I will very recommend people to take the time to know the people that live around them and take the time to experience the things that they didn't, because it all ends one day. And as long as you have your priorities straight, like I said, it shouldn't be a problem to have some fun. Well, luckily for me, I'm going to grad school at Wingate. So the separation would not be that brutal. You know, it won't be as brutal as some others that have maybe perhaps to go home or to go in a different state or a different school. So I will be around next year. I had a GA position, so I'll be going to the Wingate grad school. And I would definitely miss the fact that no matter how close I am, I wouldn't be able to, to live with my former teammates the way I would love to, because of the new responsibilities that are mine. But it would be good to have them around, just at least for 2 more years. It would be good.